Hello, welcome to Friday, September 22nd, 2023. My name is Edward James Carey. Welcome to Praxis Living, where I create content to help you create the life that you desire. This video series is a real-time journal of me creating my first $1 million in financial cash. My goal is to hit it by December 31st, 2023. I'm doing it in the stock trading industry. Everything that I do is meant for education and entertainment. It's not meant as financial advice. If you're following this series, then you know that yesterday I ended my day by acquiring 1,500 shares ranging in value from $26 to $26.05. I held them overnight and I was hoping to get out of the position first thing this morning in a pre-market rally up. Well, let's take a look at the market, pre-market, and see what is going on. We are 5 minutes before the market's open. Share values were a little bit above $26 a short time ago. They've now slipped back down to $25.99, but things are shaping up nicely in order for me to have a chance at making a little bit of profit on these 1,500 shares right at the start of my day before things even kick off. Last Friday, we saw a rally up. We didn't even see a sell-off happen until later in the morning. I don't know if today is going to be a repeat of last Friday. I have no clue, but I am hoping that as the bell opens in about 4 minutes, that I can sell these 1,500 shares at above $26.25, maybe even above $26.50. It's hard to say what will happen, but stay tuned. Markets open in just about 4 minutes, and I will be back and we will see how this day starts out. All right, I am back. We are just a few seconds before the market opens. Let's go to the market screen and see how this morning plays out. We are down to the last couple seconds of the pre-market. Let's see what happens today. All right, so far so good. We started with a slight upward tick. I would like to see a little bit of a rally going up this morning so that I can start the day with a profit on these 1,500 shares. Again, we have an opening bell with almost no activity whatsoever. All right, so it looks like we had a little bit of a bump in the open bell up to $26.25, which I chose to ignore and wait on. And it looks like we already may be entering a sell-off today. I may have missed my chance to capitalize on these 1,500 shares. I'll have to wait now for a little bit and see. All right, so seeing this sharp sell-off occur, I decided to cut my loss for now and let those 1,500 shares go at $25.72. I cannot afford to have no cash available at the bottom of a market sell-off today. I need to put everything that I have into the bottom of a strong morning market sell-off, if that is the way that today is going to go. So I did have a chance to get out of my 1,500 shares, but I chose not to take a tiny profit, and I thought that it was going to rally up like last Friday, maybe over 50, 60 cents a share, and it did not. So moving on. All right, so I just picked up 1,599 shares at $25.67, seeing this rally up again. I've closed off the short position that I just made, as well as adjusted the next short position by the additional shares that I was able to acquire. Now looking at making a profit on 1,599 shares above $25.75. Anywhere above $25.75 is good. Currently at $25.80 and holding. All right, so I just sold out my 1,599 shares for $25.75, and because I couldn't close a profit on anything that's open, I again wrote down those 1,599 shares at $25.75 as a current open short position. And now I am waiting to see what to do next. All right, I made a risky play. I saw a sudden sharp drop and I decided to go in, all in. Not quite sure yet whether it was the right play, but I did get 1,620 shares at $25.35. So I closed again. I closed my latest limit position, adjusted the one above it, lowered the amount of open shares on that short order. And now I'm seeing if I can make a profit on 1,620 shares that I paid $25.35 for. We'll see how it goes. All right, it is 10 a.m. Let's have a look at what's going on in the market. I have been out for a walk and I've come back and I've seen what is on the screen right now. We went up for a little bit in the morning. We have been declining ever since. Ooh, look at this volume. Somebody got sore. 97,000 shares out of the market. Somebody's taken a beating. All right, and then we continued to go down to $25.01. $25.01. My goodness. All right, so where does that leave me? I have been making a couple of plays. I put a couple of them on camera. I don't know if I got every single play on camera. So I will share what the last one was just to update everybody. I made a limit buy for 1,625 shares at a total cost of $25.58. I'm currently below that. So this one, $25.58, what I did was I closed the lowest value short position that I had open under that cost. And I also adjusted one up here for a couple hundred additional shares that I had left over. So that is what I've done. I did not list it as a new open buy order. Instead, I closed some open short orders. I've decided I need to start cleaning up this list of open trades. It's clear to me at this point that what I'm doing and what I've tried this week is not working the best. So I am going to adapt and adjust. And I'm going to shift my strategy just a little bit. I'm going to trade less frequently and take more profit per trade. So with that being said, this current open order, which I now have for 1,625 shares, which I'm holding on to, $25.58. So I am not making another trade until I close these 1,625 shares above $25.58 and preferably above $26, but we'll see how the market goes. We're currently at $25.16. It is 10:02. I am leaving the markets for the rest of the day and I am going to enjoy myself. I will be back near the end of the day to see if things have recovered or not, or whether I'm holding my load of shares over the weekend. So stay tuned. I will be back shortly and we will see how this day plays out. All right, it is after market. The markets are closed. I am back just to do a wrap up of the day. Let's take a look at what happened during the afternoon while I was away. The first thing that I would like to point out is that the market has completely gone into the shitter as of the afternoon. I saw this early in the morning and I could have used this volume sell-off as a warning sign of what was to come, this 97,000 shares sold. But instead, I chose to ignore it because by that time, I was already down over 30 cents per share. And I just personally did not feel like shorting any more positions. I bought in 1,625 shares at a value of $25.58. And today's market closes $24.51. That is down more than one full dollar from where I purchased. And I made the decision early this morning that I was not shorting any more positions. I'm changing the way that I do things and I'm not going to keep opening new orders just to try to play catch up with the market. So what does that mean for me? Well, first of all, let's take a look at my total balance for the week. And as we can see here, last Friday, I closed the day at 42,345, and that was all in cash. I had no positions in the market. This week, this Friday, I am at $39,850. I have $5 in cash. And as you can see, most of this total, $39,850, is including a loss of $1,738 today alone. All right, so I don't know what that would be if I added that back. It'd be about 41,500. So still down over the week. Overall, still down over the week. And I have now had a week to play around with this new system of me opening new buy orders, opening new sell orders, never worrying about where the market is in shares and just doing my own thing. Well, I need to remedy that. I need to come up with a new strategy for next week, because even if I had not incurred the loss today, my portfolio would still be down over the week. So I'm not impressed with what I have achieved this week. Over the weekend, I will have a new strategy to come back with and employ next week so that I can get back into a routine of making money. Now, that being said, it is important for me to point out that I will not sell the 1,625 shares that I'm currently holding on to for anything less than $25.58. I am hopeful that Monday we'll see an actual bounce back, and just as quickly as we went down today, maybe markets will go back up just as quick. So I will do a video on Monday at least to check in and test where the market is going in the morning. But other than that, if I don't make any trades, it's going to be a very short video. It's just going to be basically a check-in. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my weekend. To me, everything that I'm looking at is temporary and is going to resolve itself anyway. As long as I don't mess around with it anymore, it'll fix itself. The one thing that I did want to mention, and I forgot to mention, in fact, was that when I saw this activity today, this behavior is not specific to shares of AI that I am trading. It has been seen all across the S&P. The S&P did the same thing. Other stocks did the same thing. Tesla, Nvidia. Nvidia actually bounced back up, so good for them. AMD. It wasn't just AI that did this nonsense today. It was the whole market in general. So for that reason, I'm confident that all I need to do is be a little bit patient and wait for a market correction to go back up. Markets go down a lot faster than they go up, but they always go up more than they go down. It's just history. You can look at any stock index chart over the last 100 years and see that playing out. That is it for today, September 22nd. Thank you for hanging out. If you are liking these videos, if you're commenting on the channel, if you're subscribed to this channel, I want to thank you. That really means a lot to me. I will take some time and relax over the weekend. I will enjoy myself, and I will come back Monday morning, and we will see where things pick up on Monday. That will be session 40, and if you want to follow me along in that session, you can do so right over here.